time once again to ask Dr. Computer Science and Engineering. So let's ask Dr. Computer Science and Engineering.
That's me.
Remember, he knows more than you do.
He has no microphone.
He has no microphone.
Hello. Whoa.
He's on. Thank you, Dr. Computer Science and Engineering. Students, send your science and engineering questions to Ask Dr. Computer Science and Engineering. But remember, he's not a real doctor.
I have a master's degree
in computer science and engineering.
All right, we're getting the hang of it. This first question is from a student who is too much of a chicken to identify him or herself, but who sent email under the pseudonym I Gots to Go. Mr. To Go writes, "My dear Dr. CSE, I have to go to the bathroom, like real bad. But I'm totes afraid that I'm going to see my advisor in the bathroom and that they're going to ask about my research. This would be unacceptable because I have been busy reading Wikipedia for the last few weeks. I hear that it's unhealthy to hold it in. Do you have any bathroom avoidance tactics that you could share?"
Who is this chicken shit that won't identify? Anybody want to fess up? I'm sure you're in this room. Dear Mr. or Ms. To Go, first, it's a shame that you've been wasting your time with Wikipedia. From your email, it looks like you should be spending more time with the dictionary. Second, did you ever think that maybe your poor advisor is stuck in his office, holding it in because he's afraid that if he goes out, he'll run into you? We anticipated a lot of this in the design of the Allen Center, which is why all the faculty offices have windows that open. In any case, I'm always stunned by the lack of creativity of graduate students who fancy themselves as researchers. Research is about... That wasn't supposed to be... Give this table another beer. Research is about problem solving, and as a student, your mind should be open to innovation and invention. In fact, the answer to your dilemma is right under your nose. No, not that far under your nose. A little higher. The solution, Mr. To Go, or Ms. To Go, is technology. So to help you out, Dr. CSE is going to provide you with some new technology. Surprisingly, what you actually need for your problem is very simple. You need a new keyboard. And in your honor, I'm going to name this the I Gots to Go keyboard. And it is the solution to your problem. All you need is this keyboard plus a simple adapter. There you have it. The Gots to Go keyboard with adapter. Notice the unisex model we have here. So, using this new technology, you'll be able to stay and use Wikipedia without worrying about your particular problem.
Thank you, Dr. Computer Science and Engineering. Students, send your science and engineering questions to Ask Dr. Computer Science and Engineering. Remember, he's not a real doctor.
I have a master's degree
in computer science and engineering.
The next question is from Ms. Widad Makmuchi. She writes, "Dear Dr. CSE, a graduate student's life is getting pretty dangerous around here. You have the sneaky swine flu secretly circulating amongst us. You have shooters and robbers popping up everywhere around school. And let's not forget about the #1 killer among graduate students, that good old research. I really can't handle finding another bug in another proof for the same theorem again and again. The only thing that's holding me together so far is the seemingly unlimited supply of coffee we have at the department. And if this stops, that's it. I am dead. So, Dr. CSE, any advice on making it out of here in one piece and with a PhD?
You're asking him? Dear Ms. Washmuchi, how convenient that you are located right here in front of you. We will take advantage of this. You claim that the #1 killer of students is research, and I understand your concern. However, in this case, I think you're in luck. From your question, Dr. CSE has been able to diagnose your real problem. You're actually not suffering from research, but from a different but related disease, TAitis. This is extremely lucky for you, since it turns out that TAitis effectively acts as a vaccine. Students infected with TAitis rarely, if ever, become infected with research. Now for your other issue of safety. I definitely sympathize. It's a scary time and place, and it's dangerous living in a city where so many people keep weapons. I too long to be in a place that is blissfully and totally free of weapons and violence. Let's say Beirut, for example. In any case, Dr. CSE has a suggestion for you. It's really all about attitude. Safety is about attitude and how you carry yourself when you're out and about. So if you come up here for a second, I'll show you my demonstration, the right attitude that will keep you safe in the U District. Oh, God. Thank you. So the first thing you need to do is exude confidence. Breathe out. Keep your hands like this. And when you walk around the U District, always very good. I'm sure you'll be safe. You're welcome.
Thank you, Dr. Computer Science and Engineering, as always. Students, send your science and engineering questions to Ask Dr. Computer Science and Engineering. And remember, he's not a real doctor.
I have a master's degree.
In computer science and engineering.
This last question is from Miss Kate Moore. Miss Moore writes, "Hi, Dr. CSE. I wanted to let you know that there's a very scary situation in Office 390. People and things keep disappearing. When I moved into this office, we had a pet bat who lived on the ceiling. The bat was eliminated during the fall of last year. Then, my office mate Kate graduated and has a real job. I rarely see her anymore. Now, Wu Fei's desk is completely covered in spider webs. I'm wondering, who is responsible for this? Am I next? Can you help?" Very concerned.
Dear Ms. Moore, I see you are also conveniently located close by. Yes, of course, Dr. CSE is well aware of this situation, which is really quite simple. Obviously, while the bat was in your office, it was eating the spiders, which is what kept Fei's desk free of webs. Now that it's gone, his desk is a mess. But the situation you described is your fault. You see, the bat was really interested in programming languages. When you switched from programming languages to databases, the bat got bored and it left to take a job at Microsoft. Where I'm happy to report that it's now a senior product manager for C#. In fact, it's the bat who hired your office mate. So this was a double whammy. Let this be a lesson to all of you. Before changing research areas, you need to be very careful to think of the consequences. In terms of what's next for you, I'm not sure, But I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine, a chicken who is interested in probabilistic databases.
Thank you, Dr. Computer Science and Engineering. Students, send your science and engineering questions to Ask Dr. Computer Science and Engineering. Remember, he's not a real doctor.
I have a master's degree.
In computer science and engineering.
See you next time.